Check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Hollywood Elite Wrestling. My name is Grant Pachoco, and it is a pleasure to have you all tuned in here tonight for some wrestling action. We've got some nice wrestling action happening here tonight. And there's the bell ringing. I meant to turn off the music, but there we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. My name is Grant Pachoco. It is fantastic to have you here today. Thank you to everybody who's in the chat. Neil is here. Michael Bratta, Mark Ferguson, Pete M, Michael Bratta. And Mark Ferguson is asking, hey, Grant, you going to do a video on how to use the mythic cards? I love how you said to use them in the Fed. Now, I did do a whole video on using the mythic emulator to help book your Fed. But if you're talking the cards specifically, the cards actually work pretty much the same way as the chart does. Kathy Evans is here. Welcome. And Ronan the Second is here, Milton. So they are exactly the same. If you would like to see how the cards are used, a good place to do that is the videos on this channel that are the Marvel superhero role-playing game, because I use those cards just a ton. But they work the same way as the system does. But if you really want me to do a wrestling specific one, I can. They just work exactly the same way. It's just their card form instead of chart form. So that's up to you. But welcome, everybody. It is great to have you here. Before we start, we want to give a special shout out to all of our patron producers, all of our patrons, but a special shout out to our patron producers, Eve Cunning, Kathy Crawford, Andrew Calcagno, Tony Urbano, Brandy, David Akers, Paul, Scott Armstrong, and Vicky Sebring. Huge shout out to all of our patrons. And if you would like to support this channel and the other fine content on it, head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. Well, we've got some fun wrestling action for you here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And this is going to be a lot of fun. Not that. That is the back end of the Teespring, my Teespring store. So we got just 4 simple matches here tonight, including the big main event. Bob Backlund very upset that Arnold Skaaland threw in the towel during his match against Buddy Rose. So they will be headlining the main event on this thing. But we've got some tag action, and we are going to start off with Mad Dog Vachon in the ring with B. Brian Blair. This is our first match. We're ringing the bell, and it looks like Mad Dog Vachon starts things off with a back rake against B. Brian Blair. That hurts him. Follows it up with a bite to the forehead on B. Brian Blair, dazing him, and follows back up with another back rake. And another hurt there. Those back rakes are killing B. Brian Blair into the ropes. He's got an A, so he's going to roll up instead. Mouth Ripper on Brian Blair. Dazed one. A leg dive takedown on B. Brian Blair. Blair's Blair's going to try and tag. Needs a 6 or less. 4 gets it. Here comes Brunzell. Tosses Mad Dog Vachon into the turnbuckle, and it's a reversal. Brunzell goes into the turnbuckle. Bounce for an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Ooh, big pile driver, a +2. Brian Blair's going to try and break it up. Your tag partner saves you. Break up the referee's counts. Add 1 to your pin rating. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. What is Butcher Vachon is going to tag in on level 3, and he rolls the Hangman. Brian Blair not going to use their second pin save here. The target is going to be 4. The roll a 10, so he is safe. Butcher Vachon rolls a death jump. Climbs up to the top on poor Jim Brunzell. A big clothesline from the top. And there is the quadruple foot stomp, a tag team move. Mad Dog now the legal man in the ring. So the target would be 4. Blair thinks Brunzell's going to kick out. So the target is 4. The roll is a 12. So big kick out there by Brunzell. Mad Dog Vachon, now the legal man in the ring, tosses Jim Brunzell out of the ring. A big move outside the ring. Roll your count out. So they have no more pin saves left. So the target is going to be 6, and the roll is a 6. And so the winners via countout are none other than the Mad Dog Vachon and Butcher Vachon. And, apparently I closed the wrong window here, so I got to go back into my thing here. Create a show, manage show, blah, blah, blah. All right, enter in fall information for this match. That is going to be Butcher Vachon. No, wait. Mad Dog Vachon, sorry. Because he rolled the tag move. So Mad Dog Vachon, Jim Brunzell, count out after a pile driver on the concrete floor. And let's see. He's at 4 fatigue. He's the only one with fatigue. So really, kind of only a 1-star match. I'm going to bump it up to 1.5, just so it's not a total 1-star match. It was very one-sided. And there you go. All right, that is our first match, short and sweet. Our second match, oof, look at this one, ladies and gentlemen. The former champion, Andre the Giant, in against Ox Baker. And as Andre... What is that? Oh, here it is. I had it open right here. Okay, let me close that. As Andre heads to the ring, the ringside interviewer comes up to him and says, Andre, you lost to Ravishing Rick Rude. Are you going to invoke a rematch clause? And Andre does not say anything. He just heads over to the ring, and he does not say anything. Ox Baker laughs and says he's going to put down Rick Rude proved that you're no giant, you're easy to chop down, so we're going to chop you down. So here we go. Ox Baker versus Andre the Giant. We're ringing the bell. Andre gets the initiative here, and big boot to the face to Ox Baker, and he's rolling his pin. The target 3, the roll 5. Ox Baker's not laughing now. Andre the Giant following it up with an underhook suplex, choice G. His death jump is a C. His power rating, he's going to go for the death jump. I just love the idea of Andre going up to the top. Jumps off, big clothesline from the top, level 3 offense, a big body slam on Ox Baker. Hurt 2. Andre following it up with a drop kick on Ox Baker. Dazed 1. Andre, choice B. Going to go for the turnbuckle, into the turnbuckle B. Throw the opponent, you bounce forward into a incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Sit-down splash, 3, add 1. He is now at 2 fatigue, and only a hurt 2. Andre follows it up with a turnbuckle squash, and that is going to roll his pin. The target 5, the roll a 10. He's able to kick out. Andre hits the big splash. And roll 2 dice. On rolls a 2 or 3, the opponent moves. So he wants to avoid a 2 or a 3. Gets a 7. So here you go. A big plus 5 to this. And so the target is going to be 11. The roll is an 8. And that is it. With the big splash, Andre the Giant wins. Beats Ox Baker pretty. You know what? I'm going to even say it was a squash. I'm going to say it was a squash because that's pretty much what it was. Big splash pin. And that was the second match on the show, not the first match. Andre, again, the interviewer tries to get a comment from Andre, and Andre just refuses. Doesn't want to talk to him, doesn't want to talk to anybody. So there you go. What is going on with Andre the Giant? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what is going to happen. All right. It is time for some women's wrestling. Now, again, the women are trying to get their wins in because they hear rumors, they hear rumbling that very soon there might be an influx of new talent. The commissioner is out scouring the wrestling world looking for new talent to bring in. So we've got Joyce Grable versus Judy Martin here. So let's roll for initiative. Let's ring the bell. Judy Martin's going to start things off with a running high knee. Well, you know what? I realize Jimmy Hart should be out here, but we'll say Jimmy Hart is otherwise indisposed. Into the ropes. No, you know what? I got to get Jimmy Hart out here. Come on. It's Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart manages the Glamour Girls. So give me 1 sec. I hate to interrupt a match, but I'm going to interrupt a match. Game table. Jimmy Hart will be down here. Jimmy Hart, Low Series 5 expansion pack. Fetch non-wrestler. There we go. Okay, so Jimmy Hart in the corner of Judy Martin. There we go. Okay, sorry for that interruption there. So let's see. Into the ropes. Judy Martin is going to toss Joyce Grable into the ropes. The opponent uses a specialty move, goes in for the kill. Level 3 offense, diving headbutt to sternum. 2, hurt 2. Judy Martin with a face first suplex. 3, down 3. Joyce Grable going to roll out of the ring, but crawls helplessly back in as Judy Martin rolls on level 3. Powerbomb. There you go. The target going to be 5. The roll of 10. 1 fatigue for Joyce Grable. And here's a choice G. So that, what's the power? Is a -1 or a death jump A. Gonna actually go for the power. So needs a 7 or less to make this happen. 11. It does not. Joyce reverses it with a surfboard and leg lace. And Judy Martin reverses that on level 1. Overhead wrist lock. Has the power. Will make it work. And a hurt 2. Judy Martin with a choice C. And the agility is a 0. Going to go for that. Needs a 7 or less. The roll, a 3. It does work. Joyce Grable in trouble here. Down 3. Again, going to leave the ring. Crawls helplessly back in and is met with a diving headbutt to the sternum by Joyce Grable. Joyce Grable, though, moves out of the way. Judy Martin hits her head on the mat. A hair pull and snapmare. Turnbuckle. Agility +1. Going to go for that. Going to go for a 9 or a less. The roll's a 3. It works. Judy Martin in trouble, but reverses it and rolls with a running high knee on Joyce Grable. Hurt 2. Judy Martin with a hooking clothesline on Joyce Grable. Hurt 2. Judy Martin with a hair pull whirlybird, and that is going to go for her pin. The target 4, the roll 9, another fatigue token. Judy Martin follows it up by just tossing Joyce Grable out of the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring, tries hitting with a chair. It's possible that Judy Martin will be disqualified. And you know what? Jimmy Hart is going to use his distractor rating, which is a 7, to try and distract the referee. He is able to do it, so there's no DQ there. And Judy Martin will roll on level 3 offense, a double leg slingshot on Joyce Grable. Hurt 2. Judy Martin with a hooking clothesline. Down 3. Follows it up with a choice G. Now, this is the tricky one. She's going to go for the death jump this time, even though she has an A. A struggle takes place. Better agility. That's going to be Joyce Grable. Tosses Judy Martin off the top. Rolls on level 3 offense. Going to go for a death jump and blasts her with the flying clothesline. Follows it up. The crowd is loving this giant swing on Judy Martin. Her 2. Joyce Grable firing back. Surfboard and leg lace 2. Hurt 2. Joyce Grable with some drop kicks on Judy Martin. Hurt 2. Joyce Grable continuing into the ropes goes Judy Martin. And the opponent tries a big shoulder tackle. Who is more powerful? That is going to be Judy Martin. Judy Martin reverses it. A big face-first suplex on Joyce Grable. And that's going to go for a pin. The target 5. The roll 5. Jimmy Hart jumping up and down as Judy Martin wins with a face-first suplex. All right, so we will enter in that fall information. Ladies and gentlemen, while I enter in the fall information, I would love to invite you to head on over to lowpromoter.com/vote and vote for who you would like to see wrestle next week. That's right, next week is our fan... what do we call it? Fans Choice. So we would love for you to head on over there and check it out. Vote for your favorite and vote for your favorites. And and then you will see them. The high vote getters will be wrestling next week. All right. So go check that out. We are headed back to the ring for our main event, ladies and gentlemen. And that is going to be none other than Bob Backlund versus Arnold Skaaland. Again, Bob Backlund furious. Furious that Arnold Skaaland threw in the towel. And Arnold Skaaland's like, no, you were going to be hurt. I thought you were going to be hurt. Let me catch up on the chat. Bucky749 is here. Welcome. Penny Benner is tough. Can't keep the belt off Moolah. Who's the man who beat up Andy Kaufman? You are Jimmy. The Mouth of the South arrives late. Jay Irish is here. Welcome. All right. Oh, yeah. Good thoughts for Black Bart. Thank you for bringing that up, Mark, in the chat. All right, this is your main event. Bob Backlund, Arnold Skaaland, ringing the bell. And Arnold Skaaland is going to start this off. He does not want to fight, but Bob Backlund's taking the fight to him. And -2, that's going to be a reversal on Bob Backlund. Hammerlock 2, power. He has the power and the agility, so. Hurt 2, Bob Backlund fires back with a Boston Crab on Arnold Skaaland. Hurt 2. Bob Backlund continuing. Hammerlock 2. Hurt 2. Boston Crab, 3. Hurt, 2. Bob Backlund with a wind-up forearm, 2. Arnold Skaaland reverses it, level 2. Flurry of punches, 2 on Bob Backlund. Here comes Arnold Skaaland coming back into the ropes. Throws Bob Backlund into the ropes. The opponent gets in position for a back body drop, but you grab him and hit him with an awesome pile driver. Hold on one second. Backlund chose... So that's if Backlund... I knew there was something with the ropes with Backlund, but it's not when he gets thrown in. Okay. The opponent gets you a back body drop, but you grab him and hit him with an awesome pile driver. Roll on level 3 offense. Underhook suplex on Skaaland. Hurt, 2. Bob Backlund continuing with head scissors. Choice C. Going to go for the agility move. That'll work on an 8 or less. And the roll is a 7, so that does work. Arnold Skaaland, hurt, 2. Bob Backlund, head scissors, choice C. Again, going to go for that agility. It'll work on an 8 or less. 7, it does work. And down 3, Bob Backlund follows that up with a choice G. So his death jump, he's going to go for the power because he only needs a 9 or a less. 9 just gets it. Arnold Skaaland in trouble here. Arnold Skaaland's going to try and take a breather. He's trying to get away. Oh, Bob Backlund hits him with a vicious move outside the ring, and he is going to roll his count out, which is a 4. The roll is a 6, so 1 fatigue. Backlund rolls on level 3 offense. There's the atomic drop. Sometimes uses the cross-face chicken wing. We're going to say he's going to use the cross-face chicken wing. This is a +3, so the target is going to be 8, and the roll is a 9. Arnold Skaaland not tapping out. Bob Backlund hanging on. No, he hits him with a pile driver instead. Hurt, 2. Bob Backlund really mad now. Wind up forearm, 2. Down 3. Bob Backlund with another pile driver, hurt, 2. And he follows that up with a wind-up forearm, hurt, 2. And then is a choice C. Again, going to go for the agility. This will work on an 8 or less. The roll's a 7. It works. Arnold Skaaland, hurt, 2. Man, he can't keep him down. Hammerlock, 2. Arnold Skaaland, hurt, 2. Bob Backlund following it up with, again, the choice C. Again, going to go for the agility, 8 or less. Rolls a 9. It doesn't work. Skaaland reverses it on level 2 into the ropes. You come off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense. And Bob Backlund... delayed vertical suplex, 3 on Arnold Skaaland. Hurt, 2. Boston Crab, 3. Down 3. Bob Backlund with a backbreaker. Choice. Again, going to go for choice G. Going to go for the power move. This will work on a 9 or less. The roll's a 2. It certainly does work. Arnold Skaaland is down. Bob Backlund, one-arm gotch lift, 2. Hurt, 2. Bob Backlund, hammerlock, 2. He cannot keep him down. Hurt, 2. Or maybe is he just can't go through with it. He's trying everything, but he just gets to that point and he can't go through with it. I don't know. Hurt, 2. Bob Backlund continuing. Wind up forearm, 2. Arnold Skaaland reverses it on level 2. Wind up forearm, 2. Hurt, 2. And follows that up with into the ropes. Backlund goes into the ropes. Double close on the wrestler with the better ropes rating. That's going to be Backlund. He recovers. Rolls on level 3 offense. Backbreaker, 3. Choice G. His death jumps a bit. Yeah, he's going to stick with the power. 9 or less. 2. Can't get any better than that. Down 3. Bob Backlund with an underhook suplex on Arnold Skaaland. Down 3. And there it is. He is going to lock that chicken wing in again. So +3. And the target is going to be 9. And the roll is a 4. Arnold Skaaland taps. He has no other choice. And with the cross-face chicken wing, Bob Backlund feels that he's gotten some fair revenge there. I don't know how fair it was. Submission via cross-face Is it face or faced? Cross face, all one word. Chicken wing. And so that will get 1 star because it was a feud match. And he is now at 3 fatigue. So that will be a 2.5 star match, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap things up here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. A shorter evening of matches than we normally have. Again, I would love to remind you to head on over to lowpromoter.com/vote and vote for who you think should wrestle next week. And there's actually some big names. When you have a roster featuring everybody, some names get lost in the shuffle. So hopefully we can get some of those big names back in the scheme of things. We should be back next week. I don't see any reason why not, unless something drastic happens. But a big thank you to everybody who's tuned in here tonight. Everybody in the chat, Bucky749, Kathy Evans, Mark Ferguson, Neil, Mr. Baseman, J Irish 780, Michael Bratta was here, Pete M. I'm not missing somebody here. Bucky, Pete M. Yep, I got Pete M. Mr. Baseman, Kathy Evans, Ronan the Second, of course. And I think that's everybody who's chatted. And if you don't chat, that's fine. You don't have to. And if you're watching later, thank you for watching later. All right, that's going to do it for today. I want to thank you all for being here, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good week, everybody. Legends action on Friday on the channel, 11 a.m. Pacific time. So check it out. Bye, everybody.